Home for Bluecoats basketball, DETV. The Delaware Bluecoats are the only undefeated team in regulation, and it counts for 2 or 3 points, however many you were fouled for. Tucker leads the league in both free throws made and free throws attempted. He missed that one, so the Bluecoats, the G League Player of the Week, averaging just under 24 points per game. 23.3 actually, which is tied for 3rd in the G League. Also double-digit rebounds. He has a double-double in every game. Paul Reed with all 4 Bluecoats points in this one so far. Cook, the lefty, on his dominant side. He had 13 points and 10 assists. A career-high 10 assists last night against the Swarm. Bluecoats defense picking things up. Jamario Jones up for Michael Frazier. Whistle comes in. Tyler Cook out of Iowa, second-year G League player. Big-time hammer. With Charlie Brown called for the foul. Iowa with 3 team fouls about 5 minutes into this. Points. The 4-0 Delaware Bluecoats. The last unbeaten team remaining at the NBA G League single site at Disney World. Canyon Barry to the cup. Approaching the midway point of the first quarter. Paul Reed turns it over. Tyler Cook, look out below, his second big for the timeout. Whistle. But Wigginton down the other end, Lindell Wigginton. There between the clocks for the Bluecoats. They should get another crack at it in the first quarter with a 5-6 second difference between shot and game clock for Iowa. Bluecoats lead by 5, looking for their 5th win of the season. First quarter action, Wigginton. Oh, and there's the offensive rebound for Charlie Brown, and it rattles around the rim to kill more games than I have had so far. And this is the 5th Delaware Bluecoats game, 5th broadcast for us on DETV, as the hook shot goes for all things G League. But you've been a part of the league as Tyler Cook. He'll throw down another game high. But overall, before we get into some of the league stuff, as the Iowa Wolves on the other end rip it away, just give us a quick overview of some of your responsibilities.
Distributed to all of our partners so that they can, properly scout the players, and helping the NBA scouts kind of,
Coat to double figures with 10 as he hits the 3. But anyone who's watched our broadcast here has heard me reference side Ben Zerman of the NBA G League office courtside here at the ESPN Wide World of Sports complex, and
improving game flow and cutting the time that games take. And it was successful year 1, but they want to gather a little bit more data, and that's why we're here again year 2.
Matt Murphy joined by Ben Zerman of the NBA G League. Delaware Bluecoats and Iowa Wolves in a 5-point game with less than 5 to go before halftime. Jordan Bone transition. $55-48 Bluecoats. Final couple minutes, second quarter. Matt Murphy back with you on DETV. I'm alongside Ben Zerman of the NBA G League. Shot clock running out on Iowa in the offensive end. They do get a shot off. It is short off with 10 points. But, Ben, we talked about some of the rules, including that free throw rule that Bone could not take advantage of there. But there are others that could come into play tonight. For example, Delaware there. There was a transition take foul called, and then we talked about coach's challenge and other things that may or may not come up tonight, especially if it stays close. I think some clarity.
Rule is not called so often in the NBA. The transition take foul gives refs an opportunity to penalize a team for committing a foul while a team is in transition, even if there is a defender ahead, even if it's not in the backcourt. Some of those take fouls that happen that stop transition plays, we're trying to remove those from the game.
The other thing, as Paul Reed gets the rebound disposal, but they also have the reset timeout at their disposal. So late in this game, viewers should be aware of the reset timeout, which is a pretty cool thing in the clutch moments. But the numbers, that's very interesting. I did not know the exact stats, so thanks for sharing that.
No problem. And that's stuff that we track carefully, and that's kind of trying to figure out how effective these experimental rules are. And the reason that we went back to
a rookie career high in the last game on the offensive glass. He's got 13 points, 7 rebounds. His 13 are a team high now, surpassing his fellow two-way contract player Tucker. But Tucker with the drive to the lane and the bucket. Delaware's first half, 65 points. The Bluecoats lead by 10 in the final minute. Canyon Barry, a good game so far. Iowa looking for their first win. The Bluecoats looking to be the first and only 5-0 team here in the G League in 2021. And good defense by Delaware. No shot at the end of the second quarter for the Iowa Wolves. Ben, this was a lot of fun of the second half for either team. Thanks for being with us here on DETV. Bluecoats basketball has been fun to watch so far in 2021. The defense forces a steal. Robinson lines up a 3 and connects. The cut and the games during his rookie season, the 58th pick out of DePaul. The 76er has 15 points and 8 rebounds right now, coming off a game where he scored 19 and had 16 boards. Another rebound. NBA G League Ignite team lost earlier today, and cutting in the lane and throwing it down. The Ignite team was blown out by the Erie Bayhawks earlier today, 127-87. So they're 4-1 now, and the Bluecoats with a chance tonight to get to 5-0 all alone atop the standings in the NBA G League. .com for information on future events. Looking forward to the next Bluecoats game back at 76ers Fieldhouse in Wilmington, and Bluecoats fans certainly have a team to be proud of this year here at the league's single site, and their defense all over the Iowa Wolves coming out of the timeout. Shot clock violation. Lindell Wigginton. Canyon Barry had a great first half. Ade Murky can't float that one home. Michael Frazier the second, Julian Washburn, and Paul Reed in the middle. 5th game of the G League for Paul Reed. 5th double-double with plenty more time to go in this one. Barry looking for his 5th 3. Reed knocks it into the hands of Justin Robinson. Second game of a back-to-back. The Bluecoats with a big win a night ago over the Greensboro Swarm in terms of margin, and they're swarming the Iowa Wolves right now defensively. NBA G League's 2021 season, the Philadelphia 76ers affiliate, the Delaware Bluecoats, taking on the Iowa Wolves, Minnesota's G League club. Stepping in, Charlie Brown Jr., the former St. Joe's Hawk, turns it over. Paul Reed with the steal. Over Brown. Reed finds Briscoe's 3. Some points back. Sorry, I think that was Tucker for the Bluecoats. Here's Jordan Bone. Banks in the 3. Lob in for Cook. Well defended by the Coats. Final minute and 10. Briscoe into Reed, who fouls him. Bones' free throw is up, and it's in. 2 points tacked on, 103-78 Bluecoats. Final few seconds, third quarter. Iowa lobs it up, and it's over. Paul Reed going to work. Long. Briscoe's miss from deep is Reed got a piece, and a late call. Bluecoats basketball on DETV. It's been an incredibly fun start to the Bluecoats season with their eyes set on 5-0 tonight. NBA G League Ignite got blown out by the Erie Bayhawks earlier today, so there are no unbeatens other than the Delaware Bluecoats. Paul Reed, Robinson. Make it 15. 4 for 7 from deep for J-Rob. Lindell Wigginton. He'll try a three. That's long offensive rebound. Briscoe, Bluecoats assistant coach, current University of Maryland Eastern Shore head coach Jason Crafton. Another Bluecoats game with a lot to talk about. A free rookie membership or upgrade to an all-star membership, which includes a welcome kit. For more information, visit Sixers.com/Bluecoats. Rim in the backboard. He's 1 for 4 from three-point range in this one. Jordan Murphy opts not to shoot the three. Lindell Wigginton, Mad Ants. They've been here since January 27th, had a few days of quarantining. Some training camp. Long will be back again with the post-game coming up, as well as with game action on Friday. But D. Lynham and Jason Crafton on Bluecoats post-game live, presented by Nemours Children's Health System. After 15 rebounds. Points. One of 6 Bluecoats in double figures for the second straight game. The first time was last night. I say second straight. It's a back-to-back. No day off. Impressive back-to-back for Delaware. Ade Merck and Jordan Bone is now up to 17 points. Free throw shooter in terms of both attempts and makes per game in the G League. Whistle on the Coats.
That's a key defenses video. Here there are all kinds of defense happen during the game, like man-to-man, helps, rotations, off-the-ball defense, steals, blocks, forced turnover and others. Get a video like this. Go on focusstats.db.com in the video editing section. Insert the name of the player. Choose the type of the video and the number of games to edit. Leave your contacts to get all the materials.